MTO Saraf speaking.
Hey, good morning, Sarav. This is Adam calling from Patrol 41.
Hey,
Hey, I just had a quick question for you. With the Dufferin contract for the construction they're doing there, where does their contract end? Does their territory end at Major Mac, or do they go all the way up to Stouffville for the Center Meridian?
no, they end at Major Mac.
They end at Major Mac. So, who would be responsible for cleaning any of the Center Meridian for, say, catch basins, sand debris, and garbage, and everything that's in those?
That'd be us.
That would be
That'd be Ferrovial Weber, us, maintenance.
Oh, okay. And so if there's flooding that's happening over the highway, that would be fully us.
Yep, yep.
Oh, okay. And I guess you're fully aware of I just thought I'd ask this as well, the all the car crashes that are happening south of Stouffville, right?
Yeah, the south of Stouffville, just before the off ramp there. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's on my radar. Yeah, I've raised it to my boss and to the higher ups.
I see. And is there like any kind of investigation that's happening on the highway to find out what is basically transpiring in that section?
Yeah, they're looking into it. Yeah, I haven't heard back, but yeah, it's on the radar.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you answering my questions, and I hope you keep a smile on your face.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Jeff. Oh, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
The area for the construction, in that zone, say from, in between the Jersey walls from Major Mac up to Stouffville, who cleans inside there?
Inside there?
Yeah.
That's the construction company.
Which construction company?
Dufferin.
Okay. They're in charge of cleaning that whole area inside there?
Yeah.
Like catch basins, garbage, all that stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what if there's sand buildup and all that kind of stuff?
Sand on the side of the road?
No. Inside the Jersey.
Inside the wall, that's all on them.
That construction zone, that Dufferin's in there at 16th. When there's stuff inside their area, like if it floods or anything, Nathan, do they take care of all that, or do we go and clean it?
No, they're supposed to.
Oh, okay. And
we only do calls.
Oh, and where does their construction zone end? Is it at 16th to
It's Major Mac to Highway 7.
Major Mac to Highway 7 for the center? So who takes care of all the stuff north of Major Mac?
Hello?
We do.
Yeah, good morning.
We do? Oh, okay. So then who, I don't know, inspects it to make sure that,
Well,
sand's
it's not
removed?
really, it's a big project. It's kind of just we can check on it the odd time, but it's too unclear. So,
I see.
but because it's it's a gray area.
I
We
see.
don't want to put too much of our resources in there.
Right.
We have too much other stuff to do, right?
Okay.
Weber, we're not gonna do too much to it because if we do something, people thought let's put signs there of water over the road. Well, once we put the signs there, we're admitting we know about it. We're not, we're wiping our hands clean, right? It's MTO is well aware of it. There's lots going around in the back behind the scenes.
Okay.
So
Have they ever sent? Well, I mean, that's kind of interesting. But have they ever sent an investigator to
I can't tell you. I don't know.
to
They
check?
don't. They deal with it on their own. They don't keep us updated. It's because there's TCB there.
What's
so
that?
Temporary wall. So it doesn't necessarily work the right way it's designed to. The TCB doesn't allow proper water flow and all that. So
You mean the Jersey wall?
yeah.
And what's the TZB? Is that the one on the closest to the
Outside.
highway, the
Yeah,
outside?
TCB is temporary.
Okay,
Temporary concrete barrier.
I see. And but what about say for instance, if people are getting into accidents and then they crash into that bent Jersey wall?
They shouldn't be crashing.
Right, but because of the known hydroplaning thing,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
It's a all piece of everyone's insurance. Just keeps paying for the
Paying for it.
yeah.
What happens then if there's a death?
I guess they'd have to investigate it.
Then they'd investigate. Okay.
Yeah, but
Does that mean-
until the death happens, as sad as it sounds, it's not going to speed anything up, right? We've known about that area for a long, long time.
Really? Like, if you were to put a number on how many years?
Oh, probably 2 years.
2 years at least. That's been consistent. Wow. So when all these things are happening and recurring, like I guess with all the accidents, like I mean, we tended 5 there last week in one day.
Yeah.
Is there somebody that I guess investigates this?
Yeah, the MTO knows about it.
So knowing about it, but I'm talking about like actually investigating and seeing.
The MTO, they get our collision reports every day.
Yeah.
Which is why it's important for people to send them in every day.
Well, the collision reports don't necessarily show an investigation in regards to actually what is happening on the highway to have this keep happening. That's
right. They're keenly aware of the issue.
Okay.
They've been aware of it for over a year.
Okay.
Yeah. They've been aware of it for a long time. It's not a new.
So up in here, you can see the water that's pooling across the highway from the center Jersey walls up here northbound just south of Stouffville. And so what happens is all these accidents, looks like people are hydroplaning because of that water, and then they're flying into these guide rails. We set the barrels up this morning, fixed them because they'd got somebody had hit them last night. 1 week, 2 weeks ago, I went to 5 calls here with multiple collisions. We just came from one and decided to turn around because of the rain, and waiting for another one to happen here. Motorcycle, crazy. Now you can see the water really pooling there, especially as they drive over it. And if the rain picks up a little bit more, it's just going to get worse. So you can see where the cars keep hitting the water that's pooling across from the center Jersey wall there and floating across the water here, causing vehicles to hydroplane into this guide rail. I have attended many accidents here. One day I had 5 accidents, all on this right shoulder. 3 hit the guide rail. 2 other ones had gone way down into the tall grass, hitting the fence. Very lucky nobody has been killed. I'm thinking that possibly if we were to sandbag areas on the inside of that Jersey wall to try and prevent water flow from coming across the highway section here, it might limit the amount of, or even stop the amount of accidents happening here. As those cars drive by, up there you can see when they're hitting that water. It just starts to really spray right up. Right now it's not a super heavy rain, but when it rains even more, there's going to be even more water on there. So We had an accident here about 15 minutes ago. And we had just got done setting up and fixing the barrels this morning. And then literally a half an hour we get a call and all the barrels had been knocked down. So I'd been expecting a accident. I'm also expecting more accidents to happen today. And just like I said, another car hydroplane took out the end of this guide rail. She was over in the lane 1, which is closest to the Jersey wall, hydroplaned and spun out, nailed the guide rail, and ended up almost flying right over the ravine down there. So she's safe, she's up in the paramedic, and that's what's happening. Okay, so now it's a bit clearer out. You can see all the sand build up here that's causing all this water to pool out here and then have cars hydroplane all the way across there with all the accidents that we are having. So it comes down to sand cleanup here and then this all draining out. Look, it's still pooling here. This is where people are hydroplaning and a lot of serious accidents that are happening on this highway. Me and my partner are going to attempt to fix this as our scientific experiment. Okay, so we've put sandbags in between the holes that are bleeding out onto the highway there. And then look, the water from all the sand that's not being cleared up. Look, I made a little spot here with the shovel and it started pooling right down. That's where the water is supposed to go instead of over here. So it's due to the lack of cleanup in the center, and that's what's causing a lot of this water buildup. Okay, so all the water that's sticking to this wall was previously getting blocked by the sand buildup here. So we've shoveled and opened up this side, and through the sand on top of the blocked holes that were causing all of the water buildup onto the highway, causing all of the vehicles to hydroplane right across the street here for many, many, many accidents that I've attended here. So water should be flowing. And we've got these all blocked and covered, and rock and roll. Just found another problem. These catch basins have been clogged and plugged, fully covered, not inspected. Okay? That's where the accident is. Water buildup, not being able to drain properly. That's the issue here. Okay, so here's another catch basin that's up from where we're originally at, which is right across from where all these accidents happen. So I'm going to mark this, and I've marked the other one, and I'll show that on this video. Clear water passage. Okay, so there's a pylon, plus it's easily to be clearly identified from the highway with the catch basin initial CB. It's been cleared off, and we'll move down to the next section there. Okay, so we cleared all the sand off away from the wall from that first catch basin I just did across from the accident area. Okay, so we've cleared most of the sand, a lot of it away from the catch basin, plugged all the holes, and cleared. The other catch basin was way up there, that's marked, and we tagged the side of the Jersey wall so that these are known to be covered when we're driving up and down the highway, and you can see the CB as you go up, and you can just check. Et voila. Okay, it is Sunday, June 25th, and we're back just up North Elgin Mills, south of Stouffville, northbound. That's where one of the a bunch of the accidents happened yesterday. We've come up here, and I've marked 4 more areas here where we have sandbagged to prevent water flow onto the highway here. Okay, that's Stouffville off-ramp up there, and this is the major accident scene that keeps happening. And it is Sunday, June 25th. Okay, so as you can see, this catch basin north of all the work that we did is also clogged. All the work we did was down there. You can see the barrels and the accident scene is southbound. This is Stouffville up here. Okay, Stouffville off-ramp northbound, and here is another catch basin that's clogged north of all the work that we've done there. That was the last one that I just cleared off down here, and yeah. Okay, so this catch basin, CB catch basin, has been cleared off, just like the one south of us at that major accident scene. And this is the Stouffville off-ramp northbound. Okay, we are southbound. This is the Stouffville Bridge. We had an accident down here yesterday on June 24th. This is June 25th. The family stated that the other driver hydroplaned. So this is one of the catch basins. Look how fully covered this is and hasn't been inspected and done. I'm going to clear these off. There's a bunch down here. A couple of the ones northbound, they look okay. They were clear. These ones are all clogged. All this water's then running off onto the highway. Southbound, hydroplaning. Okay, as you can see, now this one is now have been cleared and tagged. Okay, all the sand. And this is southbound, just north of Stouffville. This is the Stouffville Bridge here. All right, this is the second catch basin that's covered a little bit. And Stouffville Bridge right here, southbound. This is the third catch basin, southbound, just right past the Stouffville Bridge. Yesterday, we had a family get smashed into this Jersey wall on the left shoulder, and a Tesla fly over into that ditch there. Possible fatalities, and the family stated that the driver had hydroplaned here, and this is a lot of the result, is all these catch basins not being cleaned in this area of the center of the highway, both northbound and southbound, just south of Stouffville on both sides. Okay, so this one was clean, but I tagged it. It's the fourth catch basin, southbound, just south of the Stouffville Bridge. Yesterday, that family was crashing here, and that Tesla was right over there. It's Sunday, June 24th. Okay, this is the fifth catch basin. Look how clogged this one is. Okay, this is southbound, just south of the Stouffville Bridge. Right there is where the accident happened, Sunday, June 24th. Okay, it is Monday, June 26th at 10:43. And we are back. So yesterday, and we had sandbagged the area there and cleaned off all the catch basins up here. This is the known guide rail area, and we have a thunder and lightning storm happening. So we're going to be testing all the work we did, double check to see if there's going to be any accidents, and also how the water's coming across the highway today. Okay, so as you can see, we're still up here. I'll be moving up ahead in a little bit
32201
and checking it out. Okay, so it's Canada Day, July 21st, and we're going to check all the stuff, the work that we did there, to see how the water's coming and behaving on the highway. This is just south of Stouffville. The sign's over there to the right, and just going to have a look to see how the water is behaving across this highway in this known hydroplane area. Just have a look here. Just coming up here right now. Here's where we put all the sandbags. Okay, so there's the Stouffville sign there. Trucks here. And you can see where we sandbagged. The water's coming down here on the side. But look, this one here is bleeding over onto the highway. This other one here that has only one sandbag, look, the amount of water that's coming through here. So, just block that a little bit better. Okay, look, all these other ones are doing their job and keeping the water from pooling over the highway here. Okay? You can see where the flow's coming here and moving over to this side here. Okay? All the heavy water flow's coming down, look. And it's coming this way. It comes over, and then it's trailing back over to the right side there. So this has been the known area where the water is, but we blocked that all up. Okay. Okay, all these other ones with the holes here, there's not a lot of heavy water flow. All right, look, you come down, water's coming here, coming into this catch basin that's now clean and marked, taking care of a lot of the water. You think when this was blocked, how much more water flow was going over to the highway there where the trucks are. So we got all these taken care of, okay? Look, the water flow comes down here and then breaks over to this side. That's why you're getting all this sand and debris here, okay? It continues down all the way here and then moves over to the right side here. Now look, this last one we only put one sandbag here and you can see the water streamlining across. Cars are hitting it. Same with this last open one here. Okay, the water flows coming out of there, creating extra water along this highway. All right. Just having a look up here. This has really done the trick though. That catch basin again. So I'll just clear this debris off. Alright, we've got some heavy flow here. And I'm just going to come up here and I'm going to check the other catch basin. That's up there. But look, all these ones, no water coming through here. Water seems to be pooling right here though on the highway. Okay, it's creating a sheet. No water coming through here though, so it's just sitting in this inlet too. Okay. So no water up on this side. Okay, no water. No water pooling here. It's all staying on this side here. And I cleaned these catch basins and marked them before. Again, today is Canada Day. Lucky we just got a thunder and lightning storm. And look, all the barrels on that side are from accidents that have been happening on this highway. From the hydroplaning, okay? Now we're coming up to this catch basin. Again, this was not cleared the other day. All these ones north, I cleared. Look at how much water flow is coming into this catch basin. Okay? So I'll clear this off. Okay, so we can get more water going in there. Okay, look. Okay, so I just cleared that catch basin off. Okay? More flowing water going right down, flowing perfectly as it should. This was all blocked before. Okay? I'll even move the pylon. Okay, now we got good flow. Okay? Look, all the water, it's on this wall. Okay, and again, I've cleared out all these catch basins north. Look at the highway here. It's dry as they drive by. Okay? As we come up here, I'm going to show you again where the water's pooling. Look, highway all dry. Well, not dry, but the water's not pooling. I can see the water pooling just down here as they drive by. Okay, the sun's coming out again, so these rains are slowing down. And we got our trucks in place, so people are slowing down a bit. Look at the splash from the tires, not too much here. Okay. Water all on this side. Okay. Right in here. Look at that. Okay. So some of it's pooling in this lane 1 there. Look at that car. Pooling. Yeah, it's sitting right here. Right here is where it's sitting. Yeah. See it? That's how it's behaving. Okay, so the water is sitting right in here. That's what's causing the hydroplaning, folks. As well as all this water that built up here without people cleaning these catch basins. Okay, so it's Canada Day. I'm just south of Stouffville in this known hydroplane area. Look at all the barrels up here. We're south of Stouffville. Catch basin's cleared. I just showed you guys everything that's working on the last video. Now I've barreled off in between this section where I believe the hydroplaning is occurring in lane 1. And you can see the amount of water here, as I was previously mentioning, all in this section here of lane 1. Okay, it's like in a bend here. The water's not clearing as fast as the rest of the highway. Okay, so I've marked that off for now with 2 barrels, and we will further experiment. Okay, I just uncleared this one. This is the 3rd catch basin north from all that area. Look, the end of the guide rail's there. Okay, this one has just been cleared. Good work being done here. Okay, catch basin number 4. Look, didn't take long for it to get all clogged up again. Covered with stuff. Clear this, look, the plastic, all this shit. Causing drainage issues. Water buildup on the fucking highway. Okay? Look, now that one's better. Get the water drained. Okay, catch basin number 5. Look, didn't take long for all this garbage. You think about all this little shit garbage and all the sand that's got to be cleaned up in here. Just pieces floating down. Okay, so we'll get this one cleared out. And then look, we'll get some proper water flow. There's Stouffville off-ramp right there. Okay, here's another catch basin number 6 from that area. I never tagged this one, but look, you can see the debris in there. So look, one after the other, this is the issue. Okay, so it's cleaned out for drainage, and I'll mark it. Okay, CB for catch basin. There you go, you can see it from the highway. Okay, so this is the Major Mackenzie Bridge. Our snow domes are over there. This is the beginning of where the construction zone ends. Major Mac's right here. Deference Construction's down there. And it begins up here. Check it out. This is number 7. Okay? So it's clear. The catch basins north of Major Mac on the left shoulder, traveling northbound, are not clear and are causing water issues further down at Stouffville. Okay, that one's been cleared off and marked. All right. Okay, I just removed these barrels from here, but look, this is just all this garbage that's going to float down into these catch basins. There's stuff up there. There's another big garbage can. This is the shit that ends up in there, and then it gets clogged. What are we going to do? Have a fatality here? Okay, all that garbage is removed. Smooth water flow. Put it in there. Boom, into the truck. Stouffville Bridge, northbound. Okay, we got a big piece of plastic here, guys. Now, what do you think? What do you think's in here? Do you think there's a catch basin or something in here? Let's have a look when we rip this thing off. I wonder. Okay, so we got that off. Big piece of plastic. Now let's have a look here. Do we have anything in here? No, we do not. Okay, but we got more clear water flow. That's what we want. Okay, look, I'm almost to Stouffville Bridge, northbound. Canada Day, July 1st. Another, this is number 8 or 9 from that spot. Look, it's fully covered. Okay, I've tagged that one. Once again, right up by the Stouffville Bridge here, northbound, left shoulder. That one's now clear. Okay, we are northbound right at the Stouffville Bridge. And this one's just a bit covered, but I'll tag it and clear off some of that stuff and we're good. Okay, so this is the straightaway. And then it starts to bend to the right as you come up to Stouffville. You'll see the Stouffville sign here on the right, just on the right shoulder. Okay. Alright, so as you're coming up, here's the second Stouffville sign. This is where the guide rail begins. And over here to the left, you'll see the highlighted lines that I've marked off where we put all the sandbags. Okay. There they are. And right where this first barrel is, you can just see the top of it. Right there to there. Yesterday on July 1st, Canada Day, I marked that off because that's where I noticed the pool of water building up in lane 1. Okay? Everywhere else was okay. Now you'll see here as you come up, these are where all the barrels are, for where people have hit. So this first barrel section here, I mean, that's enough space from lane 1 for them to get over here. These other ones. Now look at all of these scratch marks on the jersey wall on the left shoulder also. Okay? So it looks like people are hitting the left side of these jersey walls. And I'll show you up ahead there, there's actually a broken one. But these are all the accidents. All these barrels here. Look at all the guide rail damage here. Okay? I've been to so many accidents here. Okay? Now, this is the secondary spot where I marked off where water was coming through as well. Okay? Come up here a little bit further. Okay. Right on the straightaway, and you'll see how this curves to the right, to the Stouffville off-ramp, where all the accidents are happening. It's July 2nd today. Going to be adding some sandbags to some areas that I noticed yesterday. I could use 1 or 2 extra. And yeah. Okay, so with yesterday's rain, I had 1 sandbag here. I added another one, and then I've added another 7 after, just for extra safety. So what I'm going to do is tag these areas, just like I did with this one. Okay, now these ones are identified as blocked water flow areas with sandbags. July 2nd, 2023. Okay, so this is the hydroplane area for lane 1. I've marked it here. So when a lot of the hits that are going over there, as mentioned before. Okay, so for this section here, it's been marked just in case these barrels get removed. We have a marker with the paint, and I'll show you. The other thing you'll notice with this jersey wall the big divot here. Look. Okay, these jersey walls haven't been fixed, but you can see here, look, I hit right here with the jersey wall. Okay? I hit right here. More hits and scratches in here. Okay? That's where they're hitting, on the left side. This whole jersey wall's been indented. Look, another one. More, right here, one. Continuous, look. Another one right here. And then look, they're going over here. And then more. So you have to wonder, with this curvature and those hits, are they then getting slung over to this side? Okay, so as I showed you guys as my last little walk there, all the hits that have happened along the way, there's more further up. And again, a lot of the cars are getting hit over to that guide rail, as we all know. The question is, why hasn't this jersey wall been fixed and repaired and straightened up? It's been, what, a year now? Today is July 2nd, 2023. So I'm showing you, look, all these jersey walls have not been hit here, okay? All up into this section here. Look, accidents over there. Okay, some have probably happened on the right lane there, okay? Or just gone out of control over on that side. But look, no hits. Then we come up to the first marker of where the water pools here. First marker. Okay. Still no marks on the jersey wall at all. Not until up here where all this jersey wall curves. Okay? Then we come past the second line of markers right at the end of the guide rail over there. But look, another jersey wall that's been indented from car hits that has not also been straightened out and fixed. Just up here at Stouffville, and Supervisor Nathan Barrage has asked that all the sandbags be removed, so there's going to be guys doing a cleanup crew, and we're here to protect. And just up here with Nathan Barrage, Supervisor, Maintenance Supervisor, Emergency Response Guy, Sam, and Maintenance Crew, Al, and Paul. I guess all of these sandbags have been requested to be removed by the the maintenance supervisor, Nathan, and so that's what all the guys are doing. Okay, so it's 13:38 on July 13th, Thursday, and all the guys have been asked to remove all the sandbags up here at Stouffville northbound. So that's all getting removed, just in the crash truck here. There's the Stouffville sign. Well, all the sandbags have removed, but all the sand's still there. Alright, so all the sandbags have been removed. Still a whole shitload of fucking debris here. And they removed all of the sandbags. Stones are still here. And yeah, just doing a fucking visual here so you guys can see all this sand bullshit still here. All this sand here, so look, every sandbag's been removed. Okay, so today is August the 7th, my first day back from vacation. I've been off on vacation since July 15th. It's a rainy day, and I was driving by. I never got a call for this, but there's a vehicle on the right ditch just up towards Stouffville here, where a lot of the accidents have happened. So I'm going to drive up and have a little look and see what caused the accident. There's the Stouffville sign on the right hand side. And the vehicle's over there in the ditch. It's a truck.
One to the ditch.
So last week you worked this shift here and there was 5 accidents.
CRC done. They all just hydroplanes.
They all just hydroplanes. Yeah. It's you wonder what's happening here,
Yeah.
you know? And then like, why aren't they correcting the issue?
Well, yeah, I mean, it just seems like every time there's a rainstorm, this spot, it's about to happen. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'll tell you what, because I did an investigation here. Are you leaving?
Yeah, that's what we were just waiting for.
Oh, okay. Well, we never even got a call for this.
Oh, no?
No, not a call at all. And I was just driving up because I was like, oh, I'm going to go grab a coffee, right? See if anything's happened because it's a rainy day and, you know, we all know this is a bad spot.
What,
so
and you just
showed up and I'm like, hey, I called my partner from the yard, hey, get your ass up here, right?
This whole thing, I don't know what's going on with the tow truck.
Yeah. Okay, coming up to Stouffville northbound, it's August 17th, and MTO, guy by the name of Mike, and Jeff, the operations manager, are up here doing an inspection finally. There they are right there. is that go ahead and grieve it. Now you're saying it's a final warning.
Yeah.
You were sneaky in regards to getting me to sign a document that I never saw before.
But your problem isn't with the document, your problem is with me. So you can grieve how we handled that situation. If you're saying that we were sneaky or lied to you or we didn't give you the whole picture, this would be the process you take.
Well, hold on a sec. You know that you didn't do that. You know that that's what you did.
But Adam, I'm going to disagree with you.
Hold on. Why?
Because I have every right to.
You have a right to disagree?
Yes.
Okay, but you know that you only presented me that small little piece without any of the other information, Derek.
I have to ask, are you a mind reader?
I don't have to be a mind reader.
Well, then
I was here.
It's your word versus my word with...
Let me ask you this. Do you know where Dufferin's contract ends for that Center Meridian for the construction? Do you know?
No, I don't.
And you should, as the project manager, okay? So when I ask MTO says their construction zone ends at Major Mac. When I've been down in that area picking up debris and I've met some of those folks, they say, hey, no, our construction zone ends right there. When I ask Jeff, oh, no, it's all the way up to Stouffville. And it's a gray area, okay?
I can confirm
Then
that.
I asked Nathan, same fucking thing, it's a gray area. I have my own supervisors telling employees not to clean up any fucking debris in those center meridians when they were doing it before, all the catch basins. You know all the accidents that have happened up at Stouffville there? I'm sure you're aware. You want to know what's happening? All those fucking catch basins have been completely clogged and filled, okay? So I know it's not the construction company's fault. And you know who, Weber, when I talked to MTO, they said it's your fucking company's responsibility. So I have two supervisors saying, hey, don't do this. They've told two employees not to do it when they were doing it before. And then you have all this excess water going onto the highway, causing hydroplaning, accidents, okay? And then it's like, hey man, I go and I'm like picking up debris and shit, and I'm like, fuck, what the hell's going on here? You go from Major Mackenzie, Derek, all the way up to Stouffville, and every one of those fucking catch basins is covered, not looked after. No. Snakes in the grass. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Go ahead.
See, gentlemen. You gonna shut the door?
Don't need to shut the door. We have an open door policy here, don't we? Transparency is a good thing.
Adam, do you want this?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. All right, Adam. This letter is to serve as confirmation that your employment with Weber Infrastructure Management Canada is being terminated effective August 29th.
Okay.
The termination of employment is a direct result of various safety violations in the workplace.
Does it mention
As the
anything?
nature of these incidences, we have to come to the determination that there is no other choice but to terminate your employment, effective immediately for just cause.
Okay. Just cause. Yeah. So I'd like to talk about with a couple things here. With, for
Adam,
instance,
unfortunately, this is not a time for...
no. There was the grievance that was just filed for you guys, basically.
Adam,
No.
You are terminated.
I understand that.
You are not
But
to be on property. any
excuse me,
longer.
that's fine. Okay. But you want to know what? We haven't addressed the fact of you completely deceiving and giving me
not gonna
a
address it
fraudulent
today.
document on July the 12th, okay? Which you actually didn't sign. And I'm telling you, it's going to be very interesting the following couple of weeks, okay? You're going to see. It's going to be very interesting. You're going to love it, okay? And I hope you're all going to love it. It's going to be great, okay? But what I'm saying is that you blatantly lied and deceived on July 12th, okay? By getting me to sign a document with no other pages present, okay? You know that you did this, okay? It's completely wrong what you've done. There was nothing. Cindy even confirmed it in her email, which you don't even have the respect to respond to the grievance, Derek, okay? Where she even noted that it was a verbal warning, okay? There was nothing ever brought in regards to final warning, okay? So you go this route, okay, instead of being what I would say a man about it, okay? Or even a leader about it, okay? You're the project manager for this region, okay? I approached on the same day on August 24th, like a man, to this gentleman, Nathan Barrage over here in the backyard, and then Jeff came right back in there. I approached both of these individuals, two other leaders within this organization, okay? He had nothing to say. I have no idea what you're talking about, okay? I have no idea what you're talking about. I asked Jeff right after, can you please tell me this happened on this day? I don't know. I wasn't there. That's fine. That's a truthful fact. He was not there. I come back after he's probably been in discussion with you, and then he states that he gave me a photocopy, which is also completely false, Nathan. And you know it's false.
So Adam,
Okay? Hold on a sec.
We gotta refocus.
No.
You cannot
There's,
have this,
excuse me, there's no,
tirade.
it's
This
not a
is-
tirade.
Yeah, this is.
Excuse me,
This is inappropriate
excuse
for this
me.
meeting.
Do you know what's hilarious about your statement right there, Jeff?
Adam,
Hold on a
this-
sec. Do you know what is completely
Adam.
disrespectful about your statement right there is that you are now basically stating that what they've done is okay.
No, I'm not. I'm saying this is not the appropriate time to have
It
this
is the appropriate
discussion.
time. So, Derek, answer me the question then. Why would you do something like that? Why would you blatantly deceive an employee here and get them to do that? And in fact, the interesting thing on the document is you didn't even sign it yourself. Nathan signed it for you. Okay? So, do you have anything to say about that?
So Adam, I need you to put the Eru phone down.
Yeah, I have no problem putting the Eru phone down. Okay?
There's a copy of the letter there for you to take if you'd like.
Yeah, I have. Well, I mean, the union will take it or whatever the heck, and it's like all good. But you're going to see in the next couple of weeks, Derek. Okay? And it's good. It's going to be really interesting. I just can't wait. Okay? I hope you enjoy it. Okay? And I'm very grateful for the experience. Thank you so much for all this learning experience. Okay? But you're going to see. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, gentlemen?
Oh, would you like a copy of the letter? I believe one will be emailed to you.
Well, you should probably provide a copy to the letter, and he'll take it.
You would like do you want to take it? There's a
Yeah.
copy.
Yeah. Anything else? No?
Just we need you to, gather whatever personal belongings you have.
Absolutely. I will gladly grab all my personal belongings. Okay? Now, just remember, Derek, it's like people are going to know about this, okay? They're going to know about your leadership, Nathan. Okay? They're going to know what you've done. Nathan, Derek, same thing with you. Okay? Outside these walls. Okay? There's other people at MTO that are going to find out about this, okay? You're going to see.
One part that Derek didn't mention to you, I think you should read, is the final paragraph that mentions there's a aspect of confidentiality that the company
I completely understand that, and I already know how my lawyer's going to talk about this, okay? So no problem about that, okay? But what you've done, Derek, is wrong, okay? This is the weasel mentality is what they call it where I come from, okay? Weasel mentality, okay? Sneaky, sly,
Adam, we need you to
and
go.
everything else.
We need
Okay,
you-
Jeff?
we need
I
you
think
to get
it's
your stuff and we
I think
need
it's
you to leave.
amazing, okay? Amazing. That, and then you can look here with your, hold back your smile there, buddy. Okay? Yeah. Anything else, gentlemen?
Adam, you need to leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You keep a smile on your face now there, mister. Yeah. And all the best to you there, Nathan. Yeah. All the best. Yeah. And you too there, Mr. Jeffrey Scott. Yeah. Take it easy. Anything else there, Giovanni?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I'm just here as a witness. I want to hold on to this for you, or give it to you outside, or.
Yeah, we can give it to me outside. I'll remove my belongings.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about what happened, so I could,
Well, he knows what happened.
But,
This gentleman knows
I'm
what
just a
happens,
witness.
and this gentleman knows what happened. These are three so-called leaders of
Hey,
Weber.
Adam,
Yeah,
we've asked you very nicely
three
to
so-called leaders of Weber. Now, yeah, we'll leave it at that. You guys take care and keep a smile on your face. Thank you so much. Okay, so it is September 19th. I was wrongfully terminated on August the 29th. It's been some time since I've been on this highway. And one thing I'm going to show you, I'm northbound here, just coming up to Stouffville, where all those accidents were happening, people hydroplaning, and yeah, I guess I did quite the inspection. But what you're going to see, you see how the Jersey wall to the left of us, just left of the shoulder here, and the yellow line, up ahead, where I was inspecting, you're going to see now that all those jersey walls have been removed. This is 19th Bridge. All the jersey walls have been removed, and it's been swept, cleaned. Looks like all the catch basins have been cleared. This is my third pass coming up, and I just thought I'd record it. There's the Stouffville sign to the right, where the accidents be coming up ahead of us here. And let's have a look here. So you're going to see right here where these are. This is the beginning where all of these jersey walls have been removed. Okay, and you can see it's been swept. Still some garbage in this area. Rocks that have been moved over. Okay, but all of this has been swept clean. Look, all the of the sand that was previously there is gone. So that's good. But obviously, I guess some of my actions raised the alarm. But which is a good thing. But you're going to see from my wrongful termination. Yeah. So here we are, Stouffville, all the way up. Okay. And again, I marked CB for catch basins all the way up here.
Safety concerns in the past, and he feels that he might have been targeted because of those health and safety, highlighting those concerns. He's very active in health and safety and ensuring people is in a healthy and safe workplace. He really enjoyed his time at Weber and would like to continue working at Weber, and feels that it was just a really a rash decision to terminate him. And Adam, you can speak further to that.
Yeah, I just I understand that not everybody's gonna like it when people bring major concerns to the forefront and highlight those concerns, possibly at their own peril, it seems. However, I believe that it is important to be a leader in the workplace, to conduct myself in a professional manner, and to help however way possible. I believe I've done so on many occasions, and my coworkers can basically and knowingly attest to any of that. I would be surprised to see that. Well, actually, I'm very surprised to see that the results of these actions happen the way that they have. But anyways, here we are.
And I guess the two grievances, they kind of align with one another, because we feel if progressive discipline would have taken place, and maybe he would have gotten, Adam maybe would have gotten, an additional kind of warning, maybe some additional training if needed, maybe some support, that he'd still be in the workplace. We think it was, really rash, and Adam really values his employment at Weber, and would like to stay, with the company. And he feels that because of his health and safety role and being vocal in that role, it was used against him in making some of these decisions. I don't know, Adam, did you want to add anything else?
No, I mean, all the training that I received with, and knowing the rules with the Joint Health Safety Committee. I mean, in the policy also, there's things about reprisal in regards to bringing health and safety concerns forward. I think people should be they should be able to help protect other people, and not have reprisals happen to them for doing such a thing.
And Miles, as the steward, the unit steward, is there anything that you'd like to add?
I would just simply say, there's definitely a different dynamic between the Maple Yard and the Gormley Yard. So I'm not versed on the dynamic at the Gormley Yard, but I do hear stuff, and I just say I know